so it's going for a full show. The formation starts to collapse simultaneously into the 7-arrow shape. At the top of the loop, they are reaching approximately 6,000 feet and a speed of 150 miles an hour.
Hope we can't see you.
As the team comes back down, Red 1 will bend the formation to the right. Red 1 this year is squad leader Tom Ball. Tom's in his second year as the team leader, having previously served as single leader in 2017. He's also qualified flying instructor on the Tucano and the Hawk, and has flown the Typhoon operationally.
Flying arrow formation.
What they're pointing to?
Smoke comes on as Red 2, 3, 4 and 5 move to the back of the formation to film our first space themed shape in a big wing shape of the shuttle. As the formation rolls to the left to the right hand side, closest in is Red 2, Flight Attendant Stu Roberts. He's in his first year as the team, having previously flown Typhoon on 11 squadrons and 12 squadrons at Army of Constable. His opposite number on the left hand side is Red 3, Flight Attendant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. He is a previous Tornado pilot, flying 9 Bomber Squadron at RAF Marham, and has flown Typhoon on 11 and 12 squadrons at RAF Coningsby. The team now move into a self-flex formation. The Royal Air Force Errata team is based at RAF Scampton, just to the north of Lincoln. RAF Scampton was the home base for the famous World War II Damnasters 617 squadron. RAF Scampton will close at the end of 2022, and the team will move to Royal Air Force Warrington, just to the south of Lincoln. And in celebration of the history of the station, its people and its squadrons, and the fact that the new 617 squadron is flying the F-35, this is the Lightning Loop.
Gone. They're cleared off.
The loops, you can't see them because
As Red 1 bends formation to the left, on the far right hand side is squad leader John Bond, Red 4. Bondi is in his 5th year on the team, having previously served as the synchro leader in 2021. He's also previously qualified flying instructor on the Tucano, was a Tucano display pilot in 2012, and has flown the Typhoon operationally. All pilots on the Red Arrows have flown operational aircraft on frontline service, either the Tornado F3, Tornado GR4, the Harrier or the Typhoon, as well as other aircraft types while on exchange with foreign forces. The smoke comes on from Red 4 and 5, as Red 2, 3, 4 and 5 move up the line to sit behind Red 1. Go is the call from Red 7 as Red 6 moves to the right hand side to sit behind Red 2, and Red 7 to the left hand side to sit behind Red 3. This is all while Red 1 is still bending the formation at approximately 3G, making the move even more difficult. This is the Phoenix roll. As the formation roll, you can see the iconic shape of the Hawk aircraft, which came into service with the Royal Air Force in 1976. They joined the Red Arrows in 1979, having replaced the Pollard Gnat. With the closure of 100 Squadron and the Royal Naval Hawk Squadrons in March 2022, it makes the Red Arrows the sole operator of the Hawk T-Mobile in the United Kingdom.
guys up there on the castle have best view.
See now, slightly out of view, just starting to make the change into the next formation. The Royal Air Force is constantly trying to adapt and develop its capabilities. And on the 1st of April 2021, the UK Space Command was formed, where the Royal Air Force have acknowledged that space plays an important part in all military operations of land, air, sea and cyber domains. In appreciation and the importance of space and to those early missions of the 1960s with a shape that represents the lunar landing craft, this is Apollo. As I said earlier, the team is made of over 120 personnel. We have 11 pilots and over 100 personnel in support, or known as the Blues, for the blue overalls that they are wearing. Within those Blues there are 10 individuals who are specially selected to join the pilots in the back of the aircraft, transiting between displays when we cannot take a full engineering complement. These are called circuits. One particular member of Circus who will see me at every display is Circus 10, is SAC Abigail Druitt. She's responsible for some of the fantastic airborne and ground images you'll see across social media. You can see the formation now split with red 6 and 7 alongside red 2 and 3 and red 4 and 5 in trail. For the popular, colourful and dynamic, get your cameras ready for the manoeuvre which represents a combat aircraft no longer in service. This is Tornado. The ball cord is made as reds 4 and 5 roll around the rest of the formation. Watch for the colour change as red 1 brings the formation around to the right. Reds 4 and 5 smoke red and blue respectively, with Reds 5 Lieutenant Dave Simmons Simo. Simo's a previously qualified Tornado pilot and has also flown the Harrier and the F5 when on exchange with the United States Marine Corps. 2022 is a special year for the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, as Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II celebrates 70 years of sat on the throne. That makes her the longest serving Queen in history. You may have seen the team over London, where I was also privileged to join that formation on the far right. On my first time flying over London, paying tribute to Her Majesty and the prestigious occasion of her Platinum Jubilee, get your cameras ready for the colourful Jubilee Presents. Ladies and gentlemen, give the Red Arrows a massive round of applause. They pass through, slipping the red, white and blue.
The point is that here. The point is that here.
You've seen on that pass that the aircraft were flying with their air brakes out, the small door at the bottom of the aircraft. This allows the aircraft to fly at a higher power setting, making the jet efflux a little bit hotter, which burns the smoke and the dye a little bit brighter. As we come to the end of the first half, you'll see that we have flown some graceful formation flying involving 7 aircraft. Formation flying is a critical skill and core skill of all military pilots, but I think it'll be there to take it to the next level with some formation changes and some fantastic aerobatics. The team will now split into two. You've got Reds 1 through 5, who are known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5 from the children's series books, and Reds 6 and 7 are the synchro pair led by Red 6, the synchro lead. And it's their job to do the high performance, high speed opposition passes, showing the skill of the pilots and the agility of the ball. Coming directly towards us now with Enid on top and the synchro pair below. Get your cameras ready for detonator. Red 6 and 7 synchro pair break away from us with break. 7 smoking red and Red 6 smoking blue. As they pull up using 4G to approximately 2,500 feet, they'll sit around that height before diving back down to 100 feet with a closure speed of over 700 miles per hour. Once they reach that 100 feet, they will perform a series of barrel rolls for the double rolls.
Yeah, I was like, where's all my friends gone?
As the synchro lead displayer, look to your front, just to the right hand side of the large grey ship, you'll see Enid coming back in, smoking white. The colour goes on as the formation perform a series of barrel rolls, leaving a smoke-like, snake-like trail in the sky in the Python.
Atmosphere sound.
As Enid leave odds display area to the left hand side, keep your eyes left and right. For those in the bay, look to your right hand side, you'll see one of the synchro pair coming back in from the right. Once again down at 100 feet and a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. They perform a series of rolls. And then both aircraft pull up using 5G. 5G means that everything about them is now weighing 5 times heavier than you and I are where we are standing on the ground. They get to about 2,500 feet before rolling inverted to a 60 degrees nose down, pointing back towards the sea. Again, once aiming for that 100 feet and that 700 miles closure, this is the boomerang. As they come in from the left hand side, you will soon be able to see Enid formation. You'll see Reds 2 and 3 smoking red rolling the road around Reds 4 and 5. And then Reds 4 and 5 smoking blue as they barrel roll around Reds 2 and 3. In one of the maneuvers hardest to fly for our new pilots, this is the rollbacks. Keep your eyes to the right hand side. As you've got the synchro pair coming from the right. Red 7 in trail on red 6. Red 7 smoking red, white and blue is Flight 10 James Turner. He's a previously qualified Typhoon pilot and instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 1. Ladies and gentlemen, give the synchro pair a round of applause. Synchro pair will be pulling hard now to the left hand side, using that 5G to bring himself back down to the centre of the crowd. It will be red 7 on trail on red 6. As red 6 gets a little bit closer, he will smoke blue. Directly to our front, over the top of the R and LIBO and the grey shed, you will see unit formation coming in from the front. The smoke comes on and they form a inverted V as red 6 and 7 come in from our left, lining up with unit formation for the double goose.
Goose is dead. Not surprised, that was the neck on the ejected. Wow. I like how the colours just merge together to make a purple.
Each aircraft is fitted with a smoke pod. Those smoke pods are capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke. Therefore every display is carefully planned and choreographed to ensure that we have the right smoke at the right time, at the right place, and we don't run out to display. Once again, looking directly to your front, you've got the synchro pair running in over the top of the lighthouse as they pull up together. The red goes on as the synchro pair disappears into the cloud for the synchro heart. But I'd also like to dedicate today's heart to all those personnel of the armed forces either serving at home or abroad, as well as their families and friends who also provide us with their fantastic support through our operations and our work that we do overseas and at home.
That was pointless, isn't it? In the clouds.
Synchro pair setting up for their final pass now of that 100 feet and over 700 miles per hour.
I think seagulls want to be a part of Red Arrows, look at them.
In a manoeuvre that was named by a viewer of the One Show in 2020, this is Crossbow.
Sound alright.
Not the way I'm doing it, no. Not the way I'm doing it, no.
Looking directly to your front, you'll see unit formation with red 1 smoking red, rolling around the rest formation, forming the infinity symbol for the infinity break. It's been an absolute pleasure today. Please put your hands together for the 2022 Red Arrows! Taken back to our home base at RAF Scampton. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been an absolute honour to display the day here at Scarborough on this prestigious occasion of National Armed Forces Day. we're on Facebook, RAF Red Arrows, and on Twitter at RAF Red Arrows. I'll be around the front now for about the next 5-10 minutes if you'd like any more questions answered.
Go down to the, we've got all the activity.